Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the On Fire B2B podcast where we take business owners and CEOs in the B2B space. 6 questions, 9 minutes, because the best know when to be concise and when to end. Let's get to it. Question number 1, in a few sentences, tell us who you are and what do you do?
My name is Samson Jagoras. I'm the Chief Strategy Officer at Marketing 360. We focus specifically on helping small to medium-sized businesses grow through marketing and marketing technology.
Perfect, right into the point. Question number 2, what is the best thing about working with businesses?
Just creative problem solving, specifically working in the small to medium-sized business space. Small businesses make up 70% of the economy. So every time you can help a small business grow, you can profoundly make an impact on the world effectively.
Awesome. Question number 3, I'm hearing from other top executives and owners that using quotes and testimonials from clients really increase conversions and sales. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, 100%. There's a great book by Stephen Covey called The Speed of Trust, and it says trust is built on the back of integrity, intent, capability, and results. And so, when you're first growing your business, the number one thing you can do is take those early adopters who are adopting your products and turn them into your biggest fans, because your vibe essentially attracts your tribe, and leverage that for future use.
Absolutely. Question number 4, what advice you share with other companies working in the B2B industry? Go.
I think the most important piece that everybody needs to understand is 90% of the research process is done before the customer ever picks up the phone. And so we do a lot of asking and taking first and not enough giving. And so the number one way you can do that is through authorship and content creation. And what I mean by that is everybody plays their secrets close to the chest and they don't effectively want to share that with the world. I think the exact opposite. I want to make sure that I'm positioning myself as the resident expert. So when people think specifically, like in our industry, about small to medium-sized business and business marketing, who do they look to? Who are the people that are actually setting the tone for how it should be done? So the actionable strategy there, it's great to talk about it, but most people struggle to come up with the ideation that they need to create content. So we've come up with an acronym. We use the acronym FROGS, right? So frequently asked questions. That's content you can create regularly. You get those all the time in your sales conversations. Number 2 is R, or regular updates. What's going on with your company? What's changing in the industry? How's it changing? What are you guys doing to adapt to that? And number 3 is O, what are the obstacles that you're constantly faced with? The G stands for golden nuggets. And then series, right? You can take something in your industry and break it down into 1, 2, or 3 parts. And if you can do that regularly, you can do that often. When people are going and researching your industry or trying to find topics in around what you do, all of a sudden you're the expert. You can also leverage that in your sales as well.
Perfect. I love it there. Right into the point. There's the whole system there. Love it. Let's get to question number 5. What other top CEOs and business owners in the B2B industry, like yourself, would you like to acknowledge as a leader and should be a guest on my podcast?
I would say the executives that we have at the Marketing 360 team. I mean, our co-founders and CEOs are, perennial entrepreneurs. And we have a stellar executive squad of just incredible salespeople and marketers who would all make incredible guests that can share some great insight into your entire audience.
Awesome. Thank you for that there. Let's get to question number 6. Most important question on the podcast. You got to focus on this one. Hey, Samson, tell me about your first time. Your first sale.
My very first sale that comes to mind, I went to school and studied human physiology. I walked out on a Friday with a degree in physiology and walked into a futures and commodities trading brokerage on a Monday. That was the middle of 2008. On September 29th, 2008, the Dow Jones fell 777 points in a single day. I was in the thick of it. And when most people were running from that industry, I was diving head first. I had a customer, and it was the very first big stock trading account that I ever opened. And he sent me $500,000 as a 24-year-old stocks and commodities broker. And he was an incredibly successful gold producer and reseller. And he became one of my biggest, best, and greatest clients ever. Taught me a lot about trading and futures and just precious metals, which is something that I still hold in my portfolio today. So
awesome. Love that story there. So Samson, you now have 4 minutes and 39 seconds left. We can do some promo time. You can ask a question. You can talk about the weather, or since the best know when to be concise and when to end, we end early. Go.
Well, if you are a small to medium-sized business specifically focused on trying to grow your business, we have set out in Marketing 360 to create the most comprehensive singular platform to help you with any and every aspect of marketing. As it gets more complex and there's more tools and more products out there for you to utilize, it becomes harder and harder to get those things to work in a singular place. That is what Marketing 360 is. And ultimately, if you don't want to do it yourself, we can help you manage it as well through our managed services.
Boom, love it, right into the point. You got 3 minutes and 55 seconds left. Anything else you want to add, or we can end early? That's okay.
No, I think we're good. This was fun. Thanks.
We're doing it there. You pulled it off. 6 questions, 9 minutes, because the best know when to be concise and when to end. Your website, say it real quick.
Marketing360.com.
In the description, it's magic. Samson, thank you so much for being on. Tip of the hat to you.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. And for everyone else watching or listening, make sure you check out more episodes of the On Fire B2B podcast. My name is Bob Clark. You all have a wonderful day. Now talk to you later. Bye.